guys, I hope you're well. Today I'm going to do a first impressions and a review of the Urban Decay Naked on the Run palette. And I'm also going to do a Valentine's Date Night tutorial using this palette as well. First of all, I'm just going to go straight in to the gorgeousness of this palette. So I love the packaging. It's so pretty. It is a little bit bulky to kind of like carry around with you, especially to carry around in your handbag every day. Going away for like a weekend away, and it kind of, you know, it saves you from taking other palettes and loads of other things with you. So let's just go through it. I haven't actually taken the stick off the mirror yet. Do you just love that feeling when you're taking off a sticker off the mirror? You do have a really big mirror here, which is great. So if you're kind of just, you know, doing your makeup, you don't have to take an extra mirror or anything with you. So you've got 5 eyeshadows, which I'll be using in the tutorial later. I'm just going to swatch a couple of them now. Nude colour with like a pinky undertone, which is a shimmer. Then there's this one's not going to show up, but it's just a really plain like nude colour. And then there's this one which doesn't blend as well, but it's a shimmer shade, pewter brown kind of colour, and there's just like a matte brown, which is really good to contour your eyes with, and it's really good contouring shade because it's kind of got like a bit of a greyish undertone, so it's really good to contour with as well. And my favourite is this end one, which is like a browny bronze shimmer, which is just really pretty, and I've used all of the shades, all the look that I'm wearing right now. They're really good shades and very similar to kind of like the makeup colours or the shades I would wear on an everyday basis, which makes the palette really useful. So you also have a bronzer, which is a really pretty colour, but it's just too light for my skin tone, so I would have to take an extra bronzer. The blusher colour I love, it's just a really nice everyday pink shade. And then the highlight, again, it's a nice highlight, but it doesn't really do a lot. It's very, very subtle, so, but I do like it as a base eyeshadow colour shade as well. Then there is also a lip gloss, really nice nude lip gloss, you couldn't go wrong. Because I'm not that much of a lip gloss girl, I would have definitely preferred kind of just like a matte lipstick, but obviously everyone's preferences are different. A lot of people are lip gloss people. You can take some other lipsticks with you and then just have this as a lip gloss. You have a 24/7 glide on in the colour Stag, which is really nice, deep brown colour. And I've used this in tutorial, and I wouldn't actually have to take any other pencil eyeliners with me, I don't think, if I was going away. Mascara, which is a little bit difficult to get, you literally got to tip the whole thing. The Perversion mascara, which is a really, really good mascara. And the tutorial I've done today, I haven't kind of done it with false eyelashes, so you can see the true results of this mascara. It is really, really good mascara, and it was definitely worth all the Perversion hype which was going on when it launched. So you just need to take the one mascara and that's it. So I like the way all those products fit in. And then on top of it, like extra, all you need to take is like your foundation, an extra contour for me, some lipsticks. I really don't think you need too many other eyeshadows. So this is just a really good little palette for every day, and I am so glad that I got it. I really like it. So I am going to have full kind of like close-up pictures and swatches in my blog, secretstarfile.com, so don't forget to look there. And now we can go ahead and start with our Valentine's Date Night tutorial. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to start off with a primer. So I'm just going to use my MAC paint pot. So this palette doesn't have a primer, so one extra thing you'll have to definitely pack with you is a eyeshadow primer. Okay, so now I'll go in and use the palette. So as my blending in shade, I am going to use just like a neutral nude kind of shade. I think it's called Fix. With a big blending brush, I'm just going to blend this in to my crease, and from the outer corner right in my crease. Blending brush. I'm going to take this darker shade, which is the other matte shade, and I'm just going to put this right into my crease. Just concentrating on the outer corners. These two shades that I've just used are really nice, just for like an everyday makeup look as well. So now what I'm going to do is just with a small eyeshadow brush, I'm going to take this first shimmery shade and just pat this onto the inner corners of my eyes, getting right into the inner corner, and then just going just a quarter of the way across my eyelid. Having the colour here will really just brighten up the eyes, and because it's got a pinky undertone, this nude kind of gives it that like Valentines, romantic look. And then with the same eyeshadow brush, I'm going to take this darker shimmer colour, so it's the middle one, and I am going to patch this one onto the remainder of my eyelid, so the other 3/4 just on the lid. This shade doesn't apply as well as pink. And with that small blending brush, I'm just going to take a little bit of the pink again, that of the pinky nude, and just blend those two shades together to make sure there's no harsh lines. And then with the last shade that I haven't used yet, so that's this shimmer here, I am going to take a really small petite crease brush and just do a V on my outer corner, so just along the outer corner and my crease, just creating a V just there. Darker bronzy shade with the shimmer. And I'm just going to touch up that darker brown in my crease with the blending brush again and just add that. Just go over that in my crease and just define that colour in my crease. Just need to take it all out. There you go, you've seen kind of like a day to evening look. Just going to define my brows. So this is another extra item I would have to pack. Just blend that out with a brush. And then for the eyeliner. Now I'm definitely more of a liquid eyeliner or like felt tip eyeliner kind of girl, so this is definitely an extra I would have to take with me, because the pencil eyeliners I do love, but I use them for my waterline and underneath rather than on top. Now I think for date night you can either do a cat eye, whichever suits you, or like a big flick. You want drama, but just nothing too like overdone. I'm going to use the eyeliner that you get in the palette, and this is the 24/7 Guide On in the shade Stag. So I'm going to use this to line my waterline first. I like this for my waterline because it's dark enough to define, but it's not completely black, so it doesn't look overly dramatic for Valentine's. So I'm also going to use this just to line along my lower lash line. And I'm just going to use a small eyeshadow brush just to blend that out a little bit, just to smoke it out. I'm going to take the middle shade and just use this to smoke out my along my lower lash line. The shade that's got the most shimmer in the palette, and take it just on the inner corners of my lower lash line, so you can see exactly where I'm placing it. A little bit of shimmer on the inside just adds, I think, just gives a really nice kind of like pretty girly look, and just makes your eyes twinkle a little bit. Just now I'm going to add mascara, and I'm going to use the Conversion mascara from the palette. It's a mini version. I really like the brush on this mascara. And then just using the same mascara on the bottom lashes. So if you wanted to go ahead and add false lashes, obviously you can, but I just wanted to give you a true indication of what this mascara is like. And I actually really like mascara. I've actually never tried the Perversion mascara before, or any of the Urban Decay mascaras, so I'm really impressed with that. Okay, so now I'm just going to finish off my skin. I used my NARS Sheer Glow foundation, which I just purchased recently, and I just really love the finish of it. It literally just goes into your skin. You hardly have to blend with this, it's just so easy to use. I used some concealer under my eyes, and I used the MAC Studio Finish Concealer, so I use that just in a triangle under my eyes. Another extra I'd have to take with me is my Trusha on my nose, and just to kind of highlight, yeah, just to kind of tick, even in the MAC concealer, because the MAC concealer conceals really well, but I just feel like it doesn't give you the same radiance as the Radiant Cream Concealer. And then I did also use the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish just to set my concealer. I'm just gonna just do the same just to set my Trusha. I'm going to now use the bronzer in here. It's a really nice shade, but it's not dark enough for me to contour with, so this can be kind of like my bronzer, so I would have to take on an extra contour product, even though this brown shade here is quite a good one to contour with, so I could do that right away. So I'm just going to take a bit of this bronzer and just add some warmth to my face, going right into my hairline. Pinching the brush just down the sides of my nose. And then with my blush brush, I'm going to take this gorgeous blusher, which I really like the colour of, and just add this with apples on my cheeks. And then with my Real Technique setting brush, which is what I like to use as my highlight brush, I'm going to take this highlight here, which I'm using for the first time ever. Just go above my cheekbones. It's a really subtle highlight. An eyeshadow brush, and just use this just here. Well, not on the inner corner, not in the corners of my eyes, but just kind of a bit closer to my nose. To finish off the look, I've got a really nice lip gloss, and it's called Sesso, and it's kind of like a nudie pink lip gloss, which is perfect for this Valentine's look. Add that to the centre of my lips. Okay, there's your finished look for your Valentine's Date Night using a Naked On The Run palette. I hope you enjoyed this Valentine's Date Night tutorial. I think it's a really easy look to create, just using pretty much just one lovely palette. Comment below and let me know what your thoughts are on this palette. If you'd like any more information about this palette, or if you've got any questions, I'll try to answer them. Also, don't forget to let me know what your Valentine's plans are. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and don't forget to check out my blog, Secret Starfile. Please give me a big thumbs up if you like this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you back here soon. Bye guys!